Wishing that I could run away with you. Imprisoned by fear, just pull me away, pull me away. Secret fantasies of me. Will they ever see the light of day, light of day? Wishing that I could run away with you. Imprisoned by fear, just pull me away, pull me away. Secret fantasies of me. Will they ever see the light of day, light of day?
Music keeps me
talk about, what they talk about in movies. Our love is what they talk about, what they talk about. Yeah, we were wild and free, and you know everything about me. So wild and free, and you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me. You know everything about, you know everything about me.
Okay guys, just wanted to put a bow on things before we wrap up this video, so let's jump into weight. So this week my weight's been around 84 to 85 kilos. 84 definitely when I'm dehydrated, high 84s, 85 on the dot when I'm hydrated, which, like it's discussed in the previous video, when I give my weights for my max testing, it's usually done straight after testing when I'm sort of dehydrated. So 84 kilos is what I weighed there. Moving on from there, my calories this week, well, to be brutally honest, I can't actually give an accurate number because I've been underneath most days and I've literally had no appetite. Realistically, I've only managed to hit my calorie intake on the Monday and Wednesday of this week, and after that it's been at least 500 to 1,000 calories below my target for the week. So I'll put the actual number on the screen here, but again, I've been under eating, so I'm very fortunate or lucky to be somewhat stable. So it means I'm taking enough to maintain at least, or just lose very little amounts of weight, but I'm clearly not putting enough into bulk. So we'll talk about that again a little bit later. So moving on from there, my macros again, because I don't know the exact amount of calories, I can't give an exact amount, so I'll put the actual numbers on either on the screen here or here, but I'd estimate them to be around the low hundreds to 140 grams of protein, 300 grams of carbs, and 100 and something grams of fats. But I'll put the actual numbers on the screen here or here if they're not on there already. And then moving on from there, my water intake has been around 3 to 4 liters. So let's talk about the food side of things to begin with. So this week my appetite has been absolutely dreadful, in the sense of I just can't get enough food in. I did add in a smoothie the other day, and in all honest truth, it just went straight through, so it didn't hit the body hard enough. It did take a couple of hours, but after that it just went straight through, and I didn't really like that feeling. So I'll be experimenting with some other options next week, but for now that smoothie recipe probably wasn't the best. Moving on from there, the reason I didn't record the Monday session was because my tripod I use in the gym to record, one of the legs broke off and couldn't be reattached, so I couldn't really film. So when it come to the Thursday max testing, I bought a new tripod which allowed me to then continue to record. Okay, so moving on to the max testing itself. So I'm really happy with it, especially considering everything either stayed the same or increased, even though I'd lost about 1.5 kilos or just over 1.5 kilos, which is roughly 3 pounds. And my strength pretty much improved on every lift. With my bench press, I wasn't particularly surprised to see it not go up, especially as I've been making the mistake of not actually setting my feet properly when I'm going to bench press. So I was sort of leaking power throughout this past few weeks, and especially in my testing, it took me a couple attempts, and I realised what I was doing with my feet, and then it just went great from there, up until obviously I tried to hit a new max and it just didn't happen. And then moving on from that, in terms of my relative strength, it's all gone up across the board pretty much, especially as I've lost weight and gotten stronger mostly. So I'm really happy with that. And then to look at my absolute strength, so the amount I've lifted just in general, relative is the amount lifted divided by your body weight. Absolute is the amount lifted, and to see it go up on most of my lifts, I was really happy with, especially with my hang cleans, because that seems to be the one thing that takes the longest to improve. So to see that go up was actually really good. And then finally moving on from there, I have sort of accepted now it's time to start clicking back in those habits, or those savage habits needed to hit that savage mode needed when I go on my cut. And I've decided that cut's going to start on January 1st of 2020. So guys, this next few weeks is going to be key to get as much growth in terms of muscle strength and how I can actually shape my body before that long cut I expect to have to go on at the start of next year. Anyways guys, if you've enjoyed this video, can I get you to leave me a like by hitting that thumbs up button, sharing this with your friends and family if you think it'll either entertain them or give them some tips they can use. And most importantly, subscribe if you're not already so you never miss another video. Let's start again. Okay guys, if you've enjoyed this video, can I get you to leave me a like by hitting that thumbs up button, sharing this with your friends and family if you think it'll either be entertaining to watch or give them some tips they can use. Subscribe if you're not already so you never miss another video, as long as you ring that notification bell. And most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.